Hello, everybody. Welcome into the Casual Sports Report. I'm your host, Alec Coburna. We've been on a brief hiatus, July 26th, the last show to go up. We've been having some things going on in the background. Can't jump into those, but we are back better than ever and with some really big things in the work for one of our biggest shows. Can't go into too much detail on that, but stay tuned on Twitter for when the Casual Sports Podcast will return on August 16th. So, let's get into things here. Question of the day for August 2nd here. Your one from last time. Which two brothers had a combined 29 sacks between them in 2018? The answer to that one was J.J. Watt and T.J. Watt. And your question of the day for today. Which 2019 College Hall of Fame inductee was the 2007 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year? Your options: Ricky Dixon, Jacob Green, Dana Howard, Troy Polamalu, or Patrick Willis. Leave your answers down in the comment section below and tune in tomorrow to see if you get the question right. And without any further ado, let's get into things here. If you want the show to keep continuing on for the foreseeable future, make sure to hit that like button, share it out with your friends, and let's get into the show. So we're going to start things off with baseball standings as they currently stand right now. It's been a little bit of time since I've gone down baseball, so instead of going through every single game, we'll just give you the updated standings. Out of the AL East, Tampa Bay stands in first place with 1.5 games ahead of Boston, with the Yankees in third, 7 games back. Toronto in fourth with 8 games back, and Baltimore out of the hunt early, 26 games back. In the AL Central, Chicago White Sox have a commanding lead over the Indians by 9 games, with Detroit at 12 games back and tied for fourth at 16 games back. Just in fourth place at 16 games back. Kansas City with Minnesota 18 games back in the division. Out of the AL West, a 4.5 game lead for Houston over Oakland, with 8 games back. Sitting in third is Seattle, and fourth the LA Angels, and rounding things out in fifth at 25.5 games back is Texas. Moving over to the National League with the East, the New York Mets in first place over Philadelphia by 3.5 games, with Atlanta in third, 4 games back. At 6.5 games back and fourth is Washington, with Miami 11.5 games back. In the NL Central, Milwaukee 7-game lead over the second place Cincinnati. St. Louis 9.5 games back, with the Cubs 12.5 games back, and Pittsburgh falling behind once again this season at 22.5 games back. And out of the NL West, in first place, the Giants still remain 3 games ahead of the LA Dodgers, with the Padres sitting in third place, 6.5 games back. The Rockies 20.5 games back, and then Arizona, the largest deficit by any team, 33.5 games back at this point in the season. We'll go now to the Tokyo 2020 Olympics and the updated medal count. If you would like the full schedule and rundown for the day, visit NBCOlympics.com. Go click on the results tab and you can find out all events going on today, or click on the schedule for upcoming events as well. So we'll just be going into the standings here this afternoon. In first place with a total of 64 medals is the United States, 22 gold, 25 silver, and 17 bronze. In second place, leading the gold standings, is China with 62 on 29 gold, 17 silver, and 16 bronze. The ROC in third place with 50 total medals, 12 gold, 21 silver, and 17 bronze. Also, out of the Olympics, the U.S. women's national team, the favorite to win the gold medal this year, has been cut short as Canada defeated them 1-0 to advance to the finals to take on Sweden. U.S. Olympic team was favored to take home the gold once again this year, but have fallen short and will take home just the bronze. In NFL news, Nick Chubb and the Cleveland Browns have agreed to a 3-year, $36.6 million extension, so he will stay with the Cleveland Browns for the foreseeable future. I know Browns fans, such as myself, are quite excited to see that happen. And big news coming out of the college football landscape. It was all just but inevitable, but the SEC has formally invited Oklahoma and Texas to join the conference in 2025 by unanimous decision, and obviously Oklahoma and Texas have agreed to join the conference. So once that Oklahoma and Texas TV deal is up with the Big 12, they will be moving to the SEC to form a 16-team powerhouse conference. And now, 8 teams in the SEC have won a national championship since the 1980s, and it's looking like there's one super conference in the league, and it's going to be a tough road for any team to get out of in this coming season. And the NBA free agency starts tonight at 6 p.m. with the top free agents available being Kawhi Leonard, who has denied his player option but is expected to re-sign with the Clippers on a larger deal. Chris Paul with the Suns, formerly of the Suns. Kyle Lowry, an unrestricted free agent. Mike Conley, unrestricted. Evan Fournier, also unrestricted. And DeMar DeRozan, who's also unrestricted. Victor Oladipo, another unrestricted player. Tim Hardaway Jr., the last unrestricted player. And teams with the most cap space entering into this offseason. The Knicks at $51.3 million. The Spurs at $49 million. The Thunder at $43 million. The Pelicans at $36 million. The Heat at $28 million. The Raptors at $27 million. The Hornets at $26 million. The Mavericks at $24 million. The Bulls with $23 million. And then the Hawks with just $10 million. So, that'll do it for the show here today. We'll get back into things tomorrow, and we'll find our way back into the full swing of things. Stay tuned, folks. Big things coming up in the works, but we'll stay right here and once again get back in that consistent groove with Casual Sports Report. I'll see you all next time.